rugged. But I tell you one thing, boy, the United States people are blessed, all blessed. It didn't, all the wars been fought was over in that country, their country now, not in our country. Because people, those, female would never get stand what those Filipinos went through. I tell you what, now I know y'all have seen this movie, All American, them all made to hell and back.
I haven't seen it.
Well, ladies, I've been to hell and back on all I've gone through. But I just thank God one thing. He's brought me from the cradle to 97 years. And I tell you what, in my prayer every day, I thank the Lord. And I ask the Lord to bless this country, everybody in it, Because my Bible didn't tell me that the good Lord didn't make no white heaven, no black heaven, no brown heaven, no red heaven. It's heaven and earth, and heaven and hell, And I don't mean to be able to get off on no spiritual thing, but that's my line. I love the Lord because, boy, He has blessed me. Oh my God. When I got out of service, I came home, and I was born and raised down here in a little place in a community called Potter Grove. I don't know whether you ever heard of it or not. It's 10 miles east of Bernstein, and it's 7.5 miles south of White Rock. It's all out to itself, But that's where I went. The school had one teacher, and the school she taught to the 9th grade, and that's why I graduated there just before I was 15. I was it was in August. In May, and I was 15 in August, and I graduated from 9th grade there. Then I worked there with my dad on that place, my grandmother's farm. We had 65 acres. Like I told my children, we didn't have no money, no whole lot of money, but we ate 3 times a day. My mother had two gardens, and we had the first pressure cooker in that community down there. And people would come from miles around that time in buggies and wagons and stuff like that, bring their food, vegetable things to be canned, And I know my mother canned up more than 3,000 cans of stuff during that season, And we just, I don't know, we lived, but we didn't have no lot of money, But just like I said, we ate 3 times a day. And we'd kill hogs in November. And back then we had winter, And we had a smokehouse out from my house. We'd kill at least 3 hogs, and they weighed over 250, 300 pounds. And we'd my dad sugar them, salted down, we'd hang them up in the smokehouse. And that would hang there from up. Sometimes we'd have hams or something that, when we get ready to kill the next year, That's so many. But then people worked hard, The work was hard. Now I'll tell you the truth. I worked with a fellow in baling hay, and I worked for 1 penny a bale. And when we baled 200 bales, I got $2. And we chopped. When I was about 16, I was able to be a hard hand then, I would chop cotton like that, go work sick, get off sick, for $1 a day, 10 cents an hour. And my mother we had chickens over this all every kind of chicken, and she would gather up eggs in a half a bushel basket. And one old man, he had a little store about nearly a mile from where we lived, about a little half a mile. And we bought the egg. He buy eggs, and we sold eggs to him for 10 cents a dozen. That was the price of eggs. And we had hogs. One time we had 60 head of hogs at one time. And pigs, they'd get up that side. Weaning pigs, get up that side, and we sold them for $2 a piece.
Whenever you left the military, what did you do?
The last year.
Whenever you left the military, whenever you came home.
Oh, I tell you, when I left there, I went out first out in Mexico, worked on a ranch. That's all I knew was ranches, stuff like that. We carried a bunch of Bremer cattle to Billy, Montana, and we rode the train to carry them up there. And we put them in the, turned them loose in the field. I know I never did see them no more. And we went up there to brand them, put brand them. And I waded in snow, waist deep. I had on rubber suit, all so much clothes I could hardly stand up. And we brand those cattle. We trying to get through hard enough to break through that ice and snow that's on them, And those cattle just lean over, get warm, Oh, I tell you what, I'm just fortunate. Oh, I should have been dead 50 times, But he's just in my corner, And I don't know why, but I just thank God for everything that I've gone through. And I've been here and there, I've been all the way around. I haven't been out of the country. I didn't go over in Europe. But I got my in the South Pacific.
Tell me a little bit about last night.
Big word?
Last night.
Uh-huh.
Tell me about how that made you feel.
Oh, I tell you what, that made me feel like back with my old company. It's a company of comrades, just a company of friends, It made me feel so good. And I told them, other people, you just don't know. It made me feel so good to be with that group, And now to be a member of that group, I just feel like I'm just riding on the clouds, But I told you, just like I told you, above all, let's put God first. God is our Heavenly Father. Let's not try to take God's place. Well, we can't do that. Man can't take God's place. And we don't know how soon the time is coming for us to go with Him. And the main thing is let's get ourselves ready to meet Him when He comes. Because see, if you stop and think about it, people, we're living so far down in Revelation now that it's not even funny. Because we're down in the last chapter of Revelation. When the Lord put John on the Isle of Patmos, He told him to don't see what you hear, see right what you see, and that He did. And so I'm telling you, it's something to think about. It's something. Because God knows we never know when the time's coming, when it's coming. Jesus said, I'm coming back for the church. He didn't say He's coming back for Harmony or Progressive or the German church. He said, I'm coming back for my church. Who is the church? The individual is the church. That's who is the church. That's the church He's coming back for. And it pays us to be ready when it comes, because Lord knows when that rapture, I hope I'll be in the repeat, right in there with Jesus when that rapture comes. It's coming, but we don't know when.
So I'm almost 30. What What do I need to know to make it to 97?
Well, lady, only thing I can tell you to do is find you a place, a home, a church home. You know, and give man your hand and God your heart, and be baptized. Now that's my Baptist thing. To be, I was baptized when I was 13 years old, and I remember it as well as yesterday. And I've been a member of Harmony Baptist Church since 1952. I joined our church in 1952. And that's something like 65 years, close to around 65 years. And I've been a deacon in that church for 34 years. But I tell you, a name is something that man give us a name. But see now in the Bible, the prophets they all had names. But one of the greatest, I think, the one I think about every day was little David. You know, when David said, "The Lord is my shepherd," he didn't say how he was or will be or have been. He said, "The Lord is my shepherd." And that's what we should look at life and say, after we confess our sin and accept Christ as our personal Savior, that's what we should do. We should say, "The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want." You know, but I'm not a minister, but I do love God, love good singing, good preaching, and I'm just a lover of the Lord. Because I don't know if y'all ever watched the Gaither program. Your Gaither program. Oh my God! It's a fellow on there named David Felt. I'd rather hear him sing and eat a T-bone steak. I tell you, but I'd rather. That man can sing, lady. He can sing so till he'll blow you away. I'm telling you, I've never heard nobody sing like him before. Oh, that man's so good. But anyway, that's part of my life. And I have a whole lot more, but I just want to get into what I think the most important about it. And I just thank God that I've been able to come this far, you know. And I didn't come by myself, because he's one. And one thing about it, he brought me this way, and he didn't bring me this far. He said, "I'll go with you clear to the end," you know. And believe you me, one of these days, Jesus don't know when time will grow over. One of these days, through my imagination, he'll walk out on the cloud, and he'll tell time to stand still. The sun will refuse to shine. The moon will rush up a wind blood. The star will fall out with the silver socket. People will be running, crying, trying, asking rocks, trees and things to fall on me. And what they say, "No, I can't. I got to go for myself." And everybody's going to be called. We'll be called by our name. A spiritual call. Those old bodies be gone, you know. The body going back to dust. But our spirit would be what we're trying to say for eternity.
Everything else?
What could you say? Let's go back to last night, okay?
Yes, sir.
What would you say to those people that were all there? What would you say to them right now?
I just said, people like, I told them, I said, look, I said, let's enjoy this. This is a gathering, and it's a united gathering, you know, of military. And I'm just so glad to be a part of it. And I would like for everybody to know that this is going to pass away, but it's the hereafter that counts, you know. I said we can still belong here, But let's put our hopes in our lives beyond this place, you know, because this is just a resting place, you know, a stop place here. But we want to live throughout eternity, you know. And that's what I told him last night. And they said everybody seemed to agree.
Now, did I hear you say you're a member of the organization now, of that place?
That's it.
Okay, you're going to go back. When's the next time you're going back?
I'll go back next Tuesday. It's going to be every Tuesday of each month. Then we have I can go any time between that time, anytime.
So you're going to go every Tuesday. We can expect you there?
Yeah, that's it. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. I expect to be there each Tuesday night for a meeting. And you can go. I can go anytime, you know, because I'm a member now. I can go.
How's it make you feel to be a member?
Beg pardon?
How's it make you feel to be a member?
Oh, it's a blessing. You know, it reminds me back in my days ago, I was also a member of the Masonic Lodge, you know, for something like 35 years. We lost all of our people. They died out, and we had to close down. Before I was in the F and L, and free and accepted Mason, and I made it to the 32nd degree.
That's as far as you can go unless you go up into the upper tier.
One more height. That's the 30. I'm 36, 33. 33 is how you can go. I got to 32nd, and I'm proud of that. But I had to give it up because of my illness. See, I've been on the sick list ever since 1993. That's when I got down with diabetes. You found out I was diabetic. My feet were swelling. I couldn't walk. I stayed in Dallas. David put 5,000 miles on his car going back and forth. I'd go down there sometime and go up and leave my clothes. He had to come down and bring me some clothes. You know. And he did. He stayed with me going to Dallas. And then after that, I got out of that, my diabetes eased down. I got to having, my heart was bad, you know. And they put me in a heart valve, main valve, heart valve, down at Baylor. And the doctor told me there and with Bonham and we got a place out here, a little place out here, but I don't think they even got a Band-Aid out there.